Hello, I'm Mark from SendBoard. I'm going to run through a quick demo on how you can use SendBoard to create an email help desk right within Trello. Teams can receive emails, collaborate on work to be done, and then reply using all the power of Trello. I'm going to run through this demo pretty quickly, so for more information you can head over to help.sendboard.com. And if you can't find what you're looking for, just drop us an email at hello@sendboard.com. I've already set up this board as a demo for a company called Codio. So let's imagine they are going to use this board to reply to email requests from their customers. I've already added the SendBoard power-up as well as the custom fields power-up. As part of the demo, I'm also going to leverage some Butler rules and buttons for automation. If I open up SendBoard settings, you'll see there's a custom email address that's been configured. Any emails sent to helpdesk@Codio are going to arrive as new cards on the board. I've also set up an auto reply template and an email signature. In this tab, I've got Gmail open with a demo user called Jane. She's forgotten her password, so she's going to reach out to Codio for help. When I click send, that email is going to go through to the Codio email address and get forwarded through to SendBoard. If I go to board settings, you can see that new emails will be created under the inbox list. There, the email's been created. Let me assign that to myself and drag it through to busy. Before I open that card, I just want to show you that Jane has received that auto reply email, which includes a reference number. Opening up the email, I can see that the email text is included in the card activity feed, and if I click View Email Thread, I can see the full HTML email. If there were attachments, they'd show here, and I can also see previous conversations I've had with Jane. Now, the normal way to reply would just be to open up the editor and start typing a reply. But for a common request like this, I've preloaded a few saved replies. So just by hitting the hash key and starting to type reset, I can bring up a saved reply with all the detail for Jane to reset her password. To see all of my saved replies, I can click on this button, and from here I can also manage my saved replies. Edit existing saved replies or create a new one. So when I click send, that email is going to go through to Jane. The outbound email appears in the activity feed, and Jane is going to receive the email with the signature included and also showing the email history. Now, when sending out an email, we've introduced a new feature that allows you to toggle which parts of the email history are included. So this is particularly useful if you're going to rope someone else into the conversation. There might be some sensitive information in a previous email that you'd like to exclude from the message. So I've shown you how to reply via text and just by typing out an email and use saved replies. There's another way to reply, which is by adding a comment to the card. So if I just type @reply and let's follow up on that message we sent to Jane and just say, did that help? Any text following this keyword will be sent out as an email when I save that comment. So SendBoard has picked up that keyword and has automatically sent out an email to Jane. And the email, once again, has included her signature and the email history. Now, the reason why you might want to use this syntax is firstly, just because it's a quick, easy way to send out an email without opening up the editor. Two, because features like this are not supported in the native Trello, iOS, and Android apps, you can't actually send out an email using those apps. But now that we support this syntax, you can open up one of the Trello mobile apps on the go, you can view the email history, and you can quickly type out a simple email message by adding a comment, and that'll be sent out to your customers. The third way that this is valuable is because it's just a comment, it means that you can actually interact with SendBoard using Butler and actually send out an email. So let's take that comment @reply, did that help? And I'm going to go and create a button using Butler a card button that will automatically send out an email just by clicking the button. So let's call this message, this button follow up, and let's give it a button icon. And when I click that button, let's configure it to just post a comment at reply, did that help? So when I save that button and open up the card, there you'll see there's a follow-up button, and just by clicking that once, the comment is going to be added and SendBoard is going to send that out as an email. Now, something else you may have noticed is there are two custom fields on this card. One of them, email, has already been populated with Jane's email address. So this was also done using Butler. As soon as the comment was added to the card by the SendBoard bot, Butler goes and pulls out the email address and saves it to this custom field. And the reason this is useful is because now that the email address is in a custom field, you can leverage that information with other integrations, maybe your CRM system or your e-commerce store, to pull information using that email address back into Trello. Or you can leverage it for other workflows. And that's what I've done here, is I've got another Butler rule which runs to say that if this field is set to Jane's email address, let's set the priority of this card to high. Now, the last thing I want to show is basically bringing together everything I've shown you so far. And that's by just dragging the card from busy to done. Jane is going to get a final email which is going to tell her that we've marked her request as completed, including her reference number and the priority that her request was dealt with. And the way that was done was by using a very simple Butler rule, which says that when a card is added to the list done, post a comment at reply done. Now that syntax, at reply # done, is a way to pull a saved reply into a comment and send it out as an email. So to show you what I mean, I'm just going to open up our saved replies, manage them, and you'll see there's a saved reply here where the keyword is done. So by including # done in a at reply a comment, you can actually send out a saved reply via email. What you'll also notice here is that there are two placeholders or variables where the first one, reference number, is one of the template variables made available by SendBoard, but the second one, priority, is actually a custom field. Now what that means, I'm just going to copy and paste that text, is that SendBoard is able to take text out of or values out of the custom fields and send them out in an email. So if I type at reply and just paste that text, and I'm going to go and change the priority from high to medium, when I save, SendBoard is going to take that updated value from the priority field and send it out as an email. So that's really all I wanted to show you today. Remember, you can head across to the SendBoard Help Center for more information, or just drop us an email. Thanks for your time, and happy emailing.